Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Great to have you along, and if you're just tuning in for the first time, tuning in, do you say that on YouTube? I don't know. Well, welcome to the channel, and thanks for having a look at the progress that we're making in the Lego City. Since the last video, not much progress on this side of the city, but so much more on this side of the city. We've got the roller coaster, Carousel, Ferris Wheel, Haunted House and Fairground Mixer, all automated, all working all working autonomously here on this side of the city, where the fairground area potentially will be. We'll talk about that in a minute. We're just setting out where the railway track is going to come around to this side of the city and go back again. But since the last video, we've added this table, and we want to put links in here and here between the two tables, and maybe a standing hole in the middle. We don't know exactly how that's going to work out yet. We've got the haunted house here, and for automation we're not using any of these battery boxes. We have decided to hardwire everything as much as possible and using some Lego plug tops, so to speak, and we've run it around here to our absolute mess of a control system. Now, this was really hurriedly done in order to get the video done. Please, I shouldn't have shown that, really. We'll leave it. We'll move back here. So we've got our haunted house, and if I go in here real quick, real close, you might be able to see it because there's a lot of light coming into that window. But the car comes to the top of the house, it stops, it pauses, and then the LEDs flash and it drops. So we've got the roller coaster here, which I'm still intending to do something maybe with that mountain thing. What I want to do is run the roller coaster an awful lot to make sure that there's absolutely no hiccups with it and there's no derailments or anything like that, because I'll have to be able to get access to it later on. The carousel there, as you can see, slows down a little bit because it's all hardwired. Slows down a little bit when there's a lot of power drawn, a lot of motors operating at once, which I don't mind, because carousel could slow down to let people on. I don't mind that at all. I actually might turn the Ferris wheel to operating continuously, with just slowing down every couple of seconds, just for one rotation maybe, to give the effect that it's letting people on. There's a debate going on here between myself and my wife as regards the density of this fairground. Actually, it's also with all of the kids who have an input into it as well. So I'm thinking it's not too dense. There's the Fairground Mixer. We like that. We're thinking about putting that over here in this side of the city. Not sure whether that'll happen or not. Don't know. If you have any thoughts, leave them below maybe. But getting back to what we were talking about earlier as regards the density of the fairground, I think what we need to do is keep it as tight as possible to allow future expansion. For example, the new roller coaster that's coming in, because that's an absolute must-have come July, and we have to get that into the fairground somehow. I also don't want all of this side of the room to be fairground. I'd like to have a beach here as well, but beach and fairground go hand in hand. So I don't know, I just don't want it all to be that. I'd like to have some other sort of space for modulars or whatever as they come out as well to expand the city. But yeah, I don't know. If anybody has any ideas, please share them down below. But it is causing a bit of a debate here in the house at the moment as to whether or not we rearrange this and space out the sets a lot more. I don't know, I quite like the way it is at the moment, to be honest. Well, especially with everything working that way and everything being so close together. I know, like, yeah, it's good. Although one thing I would like to do is I would like to, if I just move this out of the way here, and I'm after snagging it there, so hang on there just a second, and we'll have to unclip the power for the Fairground Mixer. I wanted to open the haunted house here. Yeah, so I love the interior detail in this house, and as you can see, the LEDs that I'm after installing as well, that are controlled by the Arduino. I'd like to be able to see them more when the when the house is in operation, but I don't know if that's possible or not, given space constraints and everything else. And we also want to have a railway track going around here, actually 2 of them, preferably. And but we don't know if that's gonna, we just don't know if that's gonna happen or not. And I haven't spent enough time designing all of this, but the main focus on this week was to get it all working, which we have. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this quick update, and until the next time, see you later.